Okay.
Now ready there?
Getting ready to go on the air. Got the speedos on the air here.
Okay.
I can hear myself already. Got to turn that on. Getting ready to go on the. There we go. That's better. All right. Getting ready for showtime here. Fantastic. There we go. Got a little caffeine free here to kind of make the day go by. Gotta have some caffeine free Diet Coke. 1,000 points of light. Stay the course. To drink Pepsi would not be prudent. There we go. There's my George Bush impersonation. Hey guys, how's it going out there? How you doing in YouTube land? What's happening today? Still can't wear these, just can't. They're just a little too tiny. Anyway, can wear the shirt. I can certainly put on the shirt, but I can't fit under those speedos. How you doing, everybody? What's happening? How you doing today? Welcome Wednesday, Feb 20, 2019. Welcome to Traveling with Bruce. Another fun day in the neighborhood. Oh my. Here in Creston, it's mainly sunny. Actually, it's a light cloud. It's not like depressingly, dark out or anything like that. We're not going to get snow, but it just won't warm up. We're in that 25, 30 degree range, and we're just not going anywhere. So unfortunately, we're going to have to just tolerate winter a little longer. The days, however, are getting longer. Every day, we're adding 2 to 3 minutes of daylight. So, it is adding up in the right direction for all of us out there. I don't care where you're located, down in the States or here in Canada or Europe, winter is ending. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, right now, these are the dog days of winter, aren't they? And we have to tolerate them, sorry to say. And, well, what can I tell you? We are. Great cruise weather. That's what I'm saying. That's what it is right now. Perfect cruise weather. If you want to get out and go on a cruise, now is a good time to do it, I guess. But yeah, what are you gonna do? It is the 20th of Feb. Another couple of weeks. They're saying here in Canada, up here where I am, and between here and Alberta, in the west, they're saying that the next 2 to 3 weeks, you'll notice a definite shift as it shifts over. The so-called deep freeze days might be done for us, but we can still get snow right into May easily. I mean, easily in the west, but we're always hopeful by April that it's kind of, we start to see 50s and 60s as far as Fahrenheit temperature goes. We get all excited around here. That 40-degree weather, that's Gulf weather. You can already start playing on winter greens. 50-degree weather, you can get out you take that sweatshirt off now. And 60-degree weather, well, you can start wearing shorts. I mean, come on, just make sure you got that insect repellent, because in the first few weeks of spring, here they come. They're back. 1 million mosquitoes, 1 billion, 1 trillion, I don't know how many. So you got to watch for those. But anyway, what can I say? We're hardy up here. We're a hearty bunch. Have to be to survive up here. Welcome one, welcome all to Traveling with Bruce. I'm Bruce, your host. We love talking about cruise ships and cruise ship vacations and what's going on in the cruise world, and hanging out and comparing notes, and sometimes we go off topic. The other day we went way off topic. We're talking about our favorite smells. That steaming bean was responsible for that one. I don't know where that came from, but he started talking about funny smells over the years, smells from your childhood. Oh man, out of control. Sometimes I lose control of my own show. What can I tell you? But we try to do the same thing every show. We try to talk about cruise ships, cruise ship news. What's going on out there? Those of us who just came from a cruise, those of us who are just about to go on a cruise, those of us who are nowhere near going on a cruise. We try to cover it all, and we try to have some fun along the way. And I welcome one and all of you to the show. I hope you're having a great day out there. Those of you up in the Northeast U.S., oh my gosh, what would that be now? The mid-plains, sort of St. Louis north, right across to the East Coast and north. Holy moly, are you getting it? And good. Wow. And I've been reading today about some airline news. Even I was even watching reading up on some of that, and read a story. I actually read this yesterday, but I saw a little more of it today being highlighted by some news organizations and travel sites. They're talking about this Virgin jet flying from Los Angeles to London. And it was up, heading over, and she was in one of those jet streams that was heading the right direction. The 200-mile-an-hour jet stream, the plane actually hit a ground speed of 801 miles an hour. That is the speed of sound. The jet actually reached the speed of sound. However, the speed of sound is not registered in the air as the speed of sound, because the plane was not going 800 miles an hour airspeed. It was going 800 miles an hour ground speed, because the air it was in was moving at 200 miles an hour with it. So the plane was still going 600 miles an hour with a 200 mile an hour assist, 800 mile an hour ground speed. The airplane got to London 48 hours early. Saved a lot of fuel too, I would bet you. Pretty interesting run. And I have heard a couple of stories today that a 737 over the USA also had a real fast run. It caught a jet stream, and there was a third jet that was quoted that also registered some pretty high numbers. So not surprising to hear that, but the jet streams and the weather systems are such that there are some anomalies going on out there, and this is one of them, the 200-mile-an-hour jet stream that had been temporarily going over the Atlantic. Now, those folks go in the other direction. They weren't going 800 mile an hour ground speed. They were avoiding the 200 mile an hour jet stream by taking a different route across the North Atlantic. And you can come up way over Greenland, or you can come along under Iceland, and depending on where the jet stream is the least dangerous and severe, and also as far as how high you'll fly. You might fly as high as 38,000 feet, 40,000 feet. You might fly as low as 27,000 feet. It all depends on where the headwinds are just not, where they're the least resistant, so you can not burn as much fuel and get the fastest speed to get you over to the other side, back to North America. Anyway, there you go. I read another little thing today about Norwegian Airlines. Norwegian Airlines is now the single largest carrier of passengers across the Atlantic that is a non-U.S. airline. So it's the single largest non-U.S. airline carrying the most passengers across the Atlantic Ocean, over 2 million passengers in the last year. So they have passed British Airways, they've passed Lufthansa, they've passed Emirates, they've passed like all the big boys for high volume, and they're getting bigger because Norwegian Airlines has been ordering a ton of brand new 787s from Boeing, and they've been adding routes across the Atlantic, and they operate as a discount air carrier, and it's working. Interesting little bit of trivia there for those of you who are airline aficionados. As far as the cruise world goes, I've got a couple of pieces of news today. Nothing too earth-shattering, but a couple of things that I came up with today I want to talk to you about. I'll mention that the channel continues to grow and percolate right along. We're now where were we? 16,155 subscribers yesterday on the show. Today we're at 16,247. So almost 100 more as the subscribers keep rolling in. Welcome new subscribers. If you're new to this broadcast, if you've never been here live before, I welcome you. Thank you for coming here and coming by and seeing me, visiting with me and my TWB family, who you are watching right now. They are typing away furiously, saying hi to me. Join in, please. Say hi to all of us. Tell us if you're a first timer. Let us know. Let me know, where are you watching me from? Are you watching me from the USA, Canada, North America in general? Are you in the Caribbean? Where are you? Europe, Australia, Japan? I get you viewers from around the world who watch me live and on the rerun, because after the show's over, I post this as a regular video on my channel. Let us know if you can, either the country or what city are you watching us from, or both. Tell us both. And what's your high temperature today? How warm did it get where you are? And what's the price of gas where you live? How much do you pay for gasoline for your car? We always compare those notes, and I'm always asking a personal question. Did you get an advertisement today before my show started? Who's advertising to you, trying to catch your attention? I'd like to know who's utilizing my channel to advertise to you. Kind of helps me figure out my demographics and that sort of thing. So welcome everybody to the show, and hope you're signing in, and appreciate you coming by. Also, those of you who are throwing me thumbs ups already, as always, thank you very much. We have had a couple of pretty good days here with the thumbs ups department. We got 2 days ago on Monday, 115 on the air live. I've now had, I think it's almost at 200 now since the reruns have kicked in. Yesterday's show, we were approaching 100 again just as I was going off the air. It's fantastic. Just new numbers. This is new territory for this channel. Thank you, all of you who are throwing a thumbs up my way. It really helps with the analytics on YouTube. YouTube measures interactivity between host or creator and the audience. And one of the ways that you can let YouTube know that you're engaged in this show is throw me one of those. That really, that helps a lot. It convinces YouTube we should promote this guy a little more and promote his videos. Thank you also to all of you out there who have been promoting my videos by sharing them on Facebook with your friends, or sharing my videos that I made, especially my shorter ones, on other social media platforms like Twitter and Reddit, and some do Pinterest work. It's incredible. I find I get views from all over the place, which is really huge for this channel's credibility, the street cred. It gives, again, it shows YouTube that this isn't just a one-trick pony. This guy just doesn't do a video once a week and then goes away. He's engaged with his people, and his people are engaged with him. This is a community, and it's a community on the rise, and it really helps this channel get exposed to a lot more people globally that it would otherwise get exposed to. So thank you again, all of you out there. Someone picked up some shirts the other day. Someone's buying some of these shirts. Some of you folks are being kind enough to order coffee mugs from Traveling with Bruce from the RedBubble store I have. I posted a new logo yesterday called Swimming with the Fishes. I hope you check it out. Hope you like it. We're constantly trying to upgrade the logos on our shirts. To those of you who want to kind of fly the flag for TWB, kind of fly the TWB colors, can't tell you how much I appreciate it. We just try to keep new designs coming out all the time to make it fresh and interesting and keep you from being bored. And thank you for those of you who do acquire these. Also, a couple of you out there have been letting me know, and others you don't let me know. You just do it. You go to Amazon to buy stuff, and you do it through my affiliate link, which I can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it. There's an affiliate link. You can see it down below my picture. There's a description down here of today's show. There should be an affiliate link there taking you to Amazon if you choose to hit it. But if you're watching this show right now after hours, you can do that, or you can always go to my home page or my About page, and there's a link there to the Amazon website. I even have an Amazon store that I've kind of set up with a bunch of items that are suggested for cruising and stuff. Check it out if you get the time. Some of you are purchasing through my affiliate link. I get a commission every time you buy something through an affiliate purchase of on Amazon through my link. Thank you very much. It all adds up to survival. I am a full-timer, just so you new folks, those of you who are new to my channel, that you understand, I am not a travel agent. I am not an employee of a cruise line. I don't work for any travel entity. I'm not hired by any country to be a spokesman for their great land. I am Bruce in Creston, British Columbia, Canada, and talking to you out of my living room. And I follow the cruise business very closely, 24/7, and I try to stay on top of what's happening in the cruise trade. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I don't quite get it right. You're there to correct me. You're there to help me. But I like to follow what's going on with the cruise lines, the different ports of call that you can go to. I like to keep on top of cruise deals, so whenever some pop up. And I just like to stay on top of general travel news as a whole. And thank you for watching my show and my videos. and I hope you get a kick out of them. I enjoy making them. I'm glad to have you come by and join me to enjoy the show. There you are. There's my little spiel there. Let's talk today. Let me kind of reiterate today. I have a couple of pieces of news, related news, industry news that I want to kind of give you today, and then let's open the floor up to hi, how are you with everybody, and we'll say hi to everybody and see how everybody's doing. Let me just start off the first piece of news here, or the first story I have for you. It's not really a news story, but this one caught my eye today. I read this really early this morning. I was up at, I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'm usually up very early. And I caught this story very early, and then I had a nap in the morning, and then I woke up and I did some more prep work for my show. I read this again. Then I said, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this story and see what your thoughts are, because I'm really after your thoughts about this little thing right here. And here's the deal. It's all about the state of Alaska. About Alaska cruising. And a lot of you I know have done Alaska cruises. A lot of you are asking about going on an Alaska cruise. You're investigating it, you're pricing it. Some of you have already booked. Some have been, some want to be. Here's the story. Back in 2006, 13 years ago, the voters of Alaska were offered a ballot measure to consider whether they wanted to approve this ballot measure or not. And they decided to approve this ballot measure. And it was basically to mandate the creation of what is known as the Ocean Rangers program for cruise ships. Now, what that means is the state of Alaska has on board cruise ships that use the waters of Alaska. They'll have on board the cruise ship an ocean ranger that is certified by the U.S. Coast Guard to inspect and look out for any pollution caused by said vessel. So if they do an illegal dump, or if they spill oil into the waters, or they have an accident or some issue that it causes an environmental deal, the Ocean Ranger can write them up and can hand them a ticket. Every cruise ship coming into Alaska waters has to have an Ocean Ranger assigned to it. And they started the program in 2007. Now, here's the story, okay? Just make sure I haven't missed any of the key points I'm supposed to tell you here. 1/3 of all of the Ocean Rangers are actually Alaskan, they're residents of Alaska. The other 2/3 are people from the USA. Like I said, they are certified by the U.S. Coast Guard to do what they do. So they know what they're up to. And the story goes like this. Today I read that the governor of Alaska, last name is Dunleavy, Governor Dunleavy, wants to eliminate the program. Just wants to end it. He's trying to reduce regulations in the state. He's trying to reduce all the red tape, or some of it. And he feels that this is a tremendous imposition on cruise line operators to have these Ocean Rangers doing their job. And he would rather just get rid of these people, and he would rather monitor the cruise line. I don't know how. Maybe take their word for it that they're not doing anything bad. I don't know. Last year, 187 violations were written up by the Ocean Rangers. 187 through the 6-month season, from May until September, October, sort of thing. But here's the kicker. It's not like the governor is trying to eliminate this program because it's costing his state money. This program is not funded by the taxpayers of Alaska. The entire program, the entire Ocean Rangers program, is paid for by passengers on cruise ships inside the fee that is charged to passengers to sail to Alaska. So in other words, it's part of your fare. Has been for 12 years, since 2007. Now this will be the 12th year this has been going on. As far as our environmentalists are concerned, it's been a huge success. It's kept cruise ships honest. It's kept them in line. Whenever they do break the rule, they get fined for it. And it reduces the amount of offenses and from anyone trying to get away with anything, untoward. The governor wants to eliminate it, feels it's unnecessary, it's a burden on the industry, it's far too regulatory, too intrusive. What are your thoughts? The waters of Alaska, where all the salmon come from that you eat. I kind of have my opinion on it. I think it's a great idea. I think it's pretty smart. Being paid for. Apparently, this exists. This program exists across the USA in the fishing business. So-called fishing operators, they've had ocean rangers monitor them forever. Fishermen are very used to the Coast Guard inspections and regulations and pollution control, very much so, because fishermen, they want the cleanest water possible for their catch to live in, so that when they catch salmon or any other species of fish or seafood that we eat, it's the freshest, cleanest there is, for obvious reasons. But this governor here just doesn't seem to think it's a good idea on cruise ships, thinks it's too intrusive. What are your thoughts? Should they cut that program? Kind of curious. Apparently, there was a movement also in the legislature up in the State House in Alaska. That's some legislators actually wanted to, legislators, I guess, they wanted to eliminate another program that is running right now that the state does pay for. This program is the program where they measure the particulate matter coming out of the cruise ships from their smokestacks. Cruise liners in Alaska have to burn as clean as possible fuel up there to release the least amount of pollutants into the sky. And that's a $115,000 bill that the state pays for to monitor cruise ships. The good news, I guess, or the bad news, good news, is that it works. It catches offenders. They get fined, and the fines are much more than $115,000 a year. So it actually doesn't cost the state at the end of the day any money. It brings more money into the state than it costs them. The problem is that every time they catch a ship doing what they're not supposed to be doing, it means that there's a ship polluting the air in Alaska that shouldn't be polluting the pristine air of Alaska, or anywhere for that matter. So, but that one survived the knife. That one was on the table. That might have been cut back. It didn't get cut. But this program here, which doesn't cost the taxpayers a dime, the governor wants to eliminate it. What do you think about that? I'm kind of curious. All right, there's my first little ditty. Okay, I'll get your responses in a minute. Let me get to the second story, and then I'll get right to everybody's comments. The second story I have today, again, it's not a breaking, earth-shattering cruise story. We don't have, by the way, I have no news for you about the Norwegian Epic as far as it's in trouble or anything like that. I have nothing to tell you there. I can say, for those of you who are following the story of the Norwegian Epic, the cruise ship is in Nassau in Bahamas right now. It's there for the day. I have read a couple of tweets that saying that the ship hasn't gone over 11 knots in speed since it left Port Canaveral. But to defend it, it hasn't needed to go more than 11 knots an hour in speed anyway, because the distance between Nassau and Port Canaveral is not that great. It's like 90 miles, 100 miles. So it doesn't take very long, even at 11 knots, to make the distance. The ship's been now at sea. This is the third day of 5, I guess. It'll be on another day tomorrow, sea day tomorrow, and then they'll return to Port Canaveral. I think it's supposed to be back on Saturday. I might be one day out. It has a day or two of sea days more, 1 or 2 sea days more, then back to Port Canaveral. Today's Wednesday, so it'll return there on Saturday if it's there on time. So that's the Norwegian Epic. Okay, no news is kind of good news. They are doing work on the ship. That much we know. What else is going on? No one is saying. All right. But my other story for the day has to concern Grand Bahama Island and Freeport, what is known as the Grand Bahama Shipyard. It's a massive facility. It is used by Carnival for refurbishments. It's one of the ports, one of the shipyards that Carnival uses to refurbish They're cruise ships. Princess ships go in here, probably Holland America, all Carnival-owned lines. The shipyard also services a whole other bunch of ships, cargo ships, scientific ships, you name it. They can do anything here. They can refurbish a ship. They can add cabins. They'll take an old like a 20-year-old Carnival cruise ship, and when it comes out of there 2 weeks later, it's got new cabins with balconies on it. I mean, they can do all kinds of stuff. I know the Elation and the Fascination. Some of these older ships have had balconies added to the back of the ship, where it used to be just a flat back end. Now they have balconies back there. That's what they do here. They can do complete refurbishments of engine systems, air conditioning system, electrical, anything. They can do it all. And it's not uncommon for a cruise liner to come into the shipyard for like a 2-week redo, a refurbishment. And 14 days later, and some $30 to $40 million later, she's all spruced up, ready to go. This company announced that they're running at a record rate. Their business is right up to here. They are busy. 25 refurbs are scheduled this year already. They're booked up. They've got 3 that are at least 35 days each in length. We're talking at that length, you're talking 100 to 125 million bucks a ship to be refurbished. That is serious money on a ship. You better have a vessel worth 500 million to $1 billion to want to spend that kind of money to refurbish it. Every day a ship sits in dry dock is $3 million. That's the cost. The meter is running, baby. You're not bringing money in because the ship hasn't got passengers on it. There's a casino shut down. The restaurants aren't running. You've got staff that are on the ship that are being paid to not do anything. They're cleaning, but they're not servicing passengers. This costs cruise lines millions a day for a full-blown cruise ship to just sit in dry dock. Apart from the fact that they're ripping out and putting in everything new, it's a big job. So they're doing a bang-up business here. They're doing the full 9 yards. They can do anything you want to the ship. They could probably even cut them in half and expand them and add a midsection to them. But that kind of work is done at other yards as a specialty. But Grand Bahama Shipyards, 25 ships going in, cruise ships this year for refurbishment. Keep in mind that a cruise ship will get refurbished about every 5 years. And we're talking about now 380 to 400 ships in the water. So 1/5 of the fleet is coming in every year for dry dock work. That is 80 ships a year around the world, cruise ships, remind you, a year coming in. And that number will go higher because there are 120 odd cruise ships on order from shipyards being built brand new. Those will replace some of the older ships, of course, but they will also add to the fleet size. Within about 3 years, we'll have over 500 cruise ships in the water at all times, which means the refurbishment schedule will become 100 a year, up from 80 a year. And so places like Grand Bahama Shipyards are expanding their services, growing out their facilities because the business is on a tear. And it's growing rather dramatically. There you go. There's my little spiel of the day for news with regard to the cruise side. A little bit of airline news to kind of spice things up. I did hear something else about airlines. Did you hear about Southwest? Southwest Airlines has had contract discussions going on with their machinists, their mechanics. 6 years they've been negotiating a new contract. 6 years they've been negotiating a new contract. I find that ridiculous. I ought to be a union organizer. I really should. I could get that strike over in like a week. I could make that strike stop in a week. You just tell the mechanics to stay home. Go in. Southwest Airlines will shut down in 3 days. They won't have a flight in 3 days and just sit at home and wait. Just sit like this and watch. Let the union negotiators now go in and have a chat with these guys and cut a deal. It's not like Southwest is bleeding money. They're making a record, a bunch of profits. They're raking it in. But they're not coming up with a deal with these guys. I don't get it. The machinist's asking for a 100% pay raise? I don't think so. Is the airline offering 1/4 of 1%? No. There's an answer here somewhere. but there doesn't seem to be a fire being lit under these guys on either side to get this done. I don't know why. I just don't understand it. Right now, as we speak, right now, every day this week, Southwest Airlines had to cancel more flights every day because slowly but surely the mechanics are squeezing the airline by slowing down their work. They aren't shutting it off, they're slowing it down. I say walk, just walk out. Just shut the thing down right now. Get these guys, get them going. Stop beefing around. I've got swear words I want to use, but it's a PG-rated show. I'm a rabble rouser. See, I'm a rabble rouser. You know, get to the point. Make a deal and get the hell back to work, and let's get going, because there are passengers' lives at risk on aircraft that may not really supposed to be up in the air or have maintenance issues that are on the borderline. I like an airline that has perfect jets all the time flying in the skies. And American Airlines are hardly the world's example of the greatest in the world. They're not. American Airlines are high volume, low service providers that anger almost every passenger they handle to an unbelievable level. And it's hardly a shining example. I think these unions ought to take these airlines by the throats and wake them up and say, no more. We're not playing this corporate game. The accountants are not running the airline. It's not going to be done that way. I understand that it'll cost the airline a little more money to maintain a plane, but if a plane is fully maintained and rightly maintained, it's a moneymaker because it's in the air all the time. It's flying, and when it's flying, it's making money. But I don't know. I just shake my head and go, you know, you low-cost airlines are getting into the low-cost maintenance game, and I don't know about you, but the passengers on a Southwest airplane are just as valuable as passengers on an Emirates airplane because they're humans. I think they're just as valuable, and I think they should be treated properly. I can't understand how, well, I can understand. I do understand. How does the U.S. government allow airlines to run like this? I know how. I know. Yeah, but where I'm up here in Canada, I have no control over that. You remember when we had that, or you guys had that shutdown in the USA, the government shutdown? What ended it? You remember what stopped it? Was it political pressure? Nope. Was it the outcry of homeless people not being looked after by government workers? No. Was it the IRS not handing out refund checks on time? No. What stopped the government shutdown in the United States within 3 days? Do you remember? The airlines. It was the air traffic controllers. They are the ones who stopped it. I told all of you folks who were watching my show 2 months ago, you want to stop the shutdown in the USA? All the airline guys have to do, those air traffic controllers, is just walk, shut down the US airlines for 1 day. That is over. You'll never have another government shutdown again, because if I were the head of the union, again, these are the most powerful people in the world. They don't know it. If I were the head of the union, I'd be saying to the government officials, you shut down the government, I'm telling my workers to walk off the job. We're not paying. We're not working because you're mandating us. We're walking. Put us in jail. Go ahead. I dare you to put all 300,000 of us behind bars. Now your airlines are shut down for 6 months. That's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So anyway, what can I say? It's kooky. It's just upside down. It's totally upside down. But that's just me, an old man, ranting on this channel. I hope you don't mind. Sometimes people forget the power they have. It's really incredible. It just blows my mind. Anyway, how are you? Welcome to the show. I'm probably going to get a bunch of thumbs downs today because of my ranting, but I got 52 up, 4 down. That's 56. It's not so bad. Welcome one, welcome all to the show. Let's see who's here. What are your thoughts on this Governor of Alaska wanting to shut down the Ocean Ranger program? We don't have a problem here. Regulations, we don't need no stinking regulations. Let's see what's going on. Nathan Boat Review said, what the ad? I don't know what he's meaning. I have a feeling that I'm catching conversations after they started because I've been talking so long to you. The conversations that I am catching up on right now, there were conversations I missed because the meter just runs over here. Brittany Lockwood is here. Paul Lucas is here. John LeBeau. Vivian Clark-Nicholson is here. Evelyn is here. Sylvan Forrest. Sheila Boisinger. Nathan saying, hi, Bruce. True Janie Sue is here. Frank in Gracia is here. Robert Scott. Robert's in Pittsburgh says it's 30 degrees with 4 inches of snow. I need to book a cruise. You're absolutely correct. Frank, hi from Texas. Gas 189 a gallon, temperature 68, no ads. True Janie Sue, it's in the 50s right now. Evelyn Freeman is here. Hi, Sheila. Linda Lou. Hey, John and Sylvia. I see you. Bill Musselman is here. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Bill. How are you? Craving Cruises. Hi, everybody. We have the Navigator of the Seas booked in a couple of weeks to go photograph the new amenities and slides for everybody. Has anyone heard of any more delays in dry dock? I have not. Only the one cruise, the 5-day cruise, was canceled by Royal Caribbean. That only cost them $15 million more in dry dock fees. They're not going to want to delay anymore. Believe me, they're going to want to get your cruise in right away. The cruise you're on is a 9-day cruise. Glenn Edinburgh from Brisbane is here. Howdy, Bruce, and all TWB guys. 31 degrees Celsius in Brisbane. That's another day of records. 30 degrees Celsius or more every day for I don't know how many days. They have set a record there. They're waiting for the cyclone breaking down to a rain depression. We hope to hit the southeast coast of Queensland in Australia. Well, that might bring you cooler weather. Might not. I don't know. Tom Henry is here saying hi, everybody. Linda Lou. Hi, Sheila and True Janie. Evelyn is here. Alice Martin McCarthy is here. Hi there, Alice. Alice Martin McCarthy. Welcome to my show and channel. I hope you don't mind my ranting today. Linda Lou is here. Tom's in the house. Sean Langford. Hey, Bruce. Ready for my trip on the Carnival Freedom in 24 days. Giddy up, man. Fantastic. That's going to be great, Sean. Let us know how that works out for you. True Jenny Sue is saying hello. Wendy Thompson. Bruce, I found the RedBubble shirt with the Speedo. Cute. You found it. You found it. You see, you got. I sneak stuff in there. You know, I have put a shirt out there and coffee mugs with the Speedo on there. Way to go. Well done, Wendy. I'm proud of you. Michael Cruise Lover, Lubbock, Texas area. Gas has gone up to $1.99. Temperature is 55 degrees today. Very windy. The advertisement for the show was BH Camera. Well, cameras, that's a good idea. Darn good idea to have a camera company advertise to my peeps. My peeps go on vacations on cruise ships. You need a camera, absolutely. Sheila, hi, Evelyn, Bruce, Tom, Paul, everybody. Paul Wilgus, hello, Tom. Nathan saw the American Constitution in Cambridge, Maryland. Right on. Craving Cruises, can't stay for full broadcast. Have to go to work, but I will watch the show on replay. Right on, Craving Cruises. Evelyn Freeman cruising in April 2020 on the Symphony of the Seas. That is going to be fantastic, Evelyn. Tracy Dunlop, hi, Bruce and the TWB family. Nice 84 degrees and sunny in Naples, Florida right now. Quite windy, though. Was overcast, had a little rain earlier. Getting packed for cruising on Friday. Yeah, baby, that's the way to go. Enjoy that and keep us posted on how it's working out. Alice Martin McCarthy, snowing in New Jersey, she said. Oh, man. Tom Henry, 33 in Richmond. You got lousy weather in Richmond. I hear you got some nasty stuff coming there. Paul Lucas, hello, Sheila. Wendy, hubby is getting cruise itch, but we are waiting until after May. Ooh, that's hard to do. Linda Lou, 32 Fahrenheit. Little snow earlier this morning. More in the forecast. Linda Lou is in Reno, Nevada. Right on, Reno. Linda Lou. Scott Weber, April spring is here and baseball starts. That's right. As soon as April shows up, it's all over. We're all good to go. That white stuff is that's just play snow. That doesn't count. Evelyn, hi, Bruce. Hi, Evelyn. Wendy, to book so the granddaughter has graduated. Oh, right on, Wendy. You got to book in May for that graduation. Pamplemousse, hello, Bruce and all. Hey, Pamplemousse. Linda Lou, yay, baseball. Susan Menochi, hi from Cleveland, Ohio. Susan, how are you? Welcome from the beautiful area of Cleveland and all the great people there. Tom Henry, Paul Lucas, are you packed yet? True Janie Sue, Craving Cruises. I hope Navigator doesn't have any more delays. I'm going on the 9-day cruise on her March 29th. You're not going to miss anything. You're March 29th, you're laughing. Not a problem. They won't miss the next one. March 1st cruise, it's happening. I'm sure it's happening. Paul Wilson, hello, Wendy and Paul and Tom. Linda Lou, love baseball. Paul Wilgus, Tom Henry, partially. Linda Lou, hi, trucker Paul. Tom Henry, where is Paul Wilson today? Paul Wilson, hello, Reno lady. He's here. John LeBeau, headed to Disney World first week in March. Nathan, off to topic alert. Right on. Let's see here. Linda Lou, laugh out loud. Glad at you, John, not me. All right. Glenn Edinburgh booked another cruise last night. $1 deposit with P&O Australia. 7-day Great Barrier Reef itinerary. Yay, boy. Way to go, man. Glenn, that's going to be a wonderful, wonderful cruise. Scott Weber, I loved Tony's pick today on the MSC Seaside, docked next to the Seven Seas Voyager. And boy, what a size difference. Yeah, that's for sure. Evelyn, Michigan is cold and sleeting in Michigan. Not fun. Paul Wilson, Tom, right now I'm in the panhandle of Oklahoma. Paul, stay south, buddy. Stay south. Tom Henry, okie dokie. Linda Lou, are you a Dodger fan, Scott? Paul Wilson, I'm heading for Buffalo, New York. Oh, that's not a good idea. You go in the wrong direction. Get the hell out of there, Paul. Deb Guimet, hi, Paul, and TWB. 28 Fahrenheit, no ice and snow today. Some do tonight. Have about 20 to 24 inches of snow here already. Deb is in northern New York State. She just got off a cruise ship last weekend. Deb, you got to turn right around and get back. Go on another one. Take another cruise right now. Ed Tolleson, hello, everybody. 30 and snowing here in New York City. He's in the Bronx, and welcome, Ed, as always. Thank you for the update. Wendy Thompson, oh, Evelyn, the family has sent pictures of the bridge. Snow, ice, cold, more snow. Oh, gosh, terrible. Frank Rotundo, Sarasota here. Hi, all. Frank, how you doing there, buddy? Welcome. Peter Heckema, hi, Bruce and all. Another 85-degree day here in Tarpon Springs, Florida, right near Tampa Bay. The gas prices really shot up yesterday. Yesterday it was 208. Today, 224. Next stop, who the hell knows? I agree. I've noticed oil back in the 50s on the per barrel price. Shouldn't be that high on the pump, but it is. Kelly Haston, hello, TWB. Kelly, how are you? Welcome back. Maria Keys, 82 in Orlando. Welcome back, Maria. This is fantastic weather. Lance Gillespie. Hey, everybody. Greetings, Lance. How are you, sir? Welcome back to the show. Donnell. Hi, Bruce. Tom, Paul, Linda Lou, Cool Jazz, everybody else. Add before your show, Epic, an Irish immigration museum. Sadly, it wasn't the NCL Epic. It's the other Epic. Interesting. Donnell, welcome from Cork, Ireland, my friend. Glad you're here. He has booked his first cruise for 2020. MSC I can't remember the name. Is it Grandiosa? I'm not sure if that's the name of the ship. Fantastic, Donnell. He's ready. This is going to be fantastic. The countdown is on, buddy. Scott Weber. I'm a Dodger fan. My mom is a Dodger fan from Brooklyn. Original Brooklyn Dodger fan. Paul Lucas. Hello, Donnell. Vivian. Oh gosh, Ed, you got more snow. Oh no. Mark Cartier. Mark Carter. Hello, Bruce, and all your cruisers out there. My wife and I have 44 days, anthem of the seas, and we're on a ship. Right on, Mark. Counting those days right now. Fantastic. Mark, where are you watching me from? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. What's your high temperature today where you are? Tom Henry, what did you think of Peter's post of the TWB magnetic signs? Too bad the maker's on vacation through 224. None for our cruise. Yeah, I've been looking into somehow maybe figuring out a way to offer TWB magnetic room door signs. I just don't have a manufacturer I can use. There's no one like the RedBubble people would do it. I'd have it. I would love to have it, but I'm going to have to try to figure out a way as time goes by to see if there's a way I can offer all of us some kind of a TWB thing. I can then use some of the logos that I have for some of the shirts and other logos I could put on those. There's so much to do and there's so little time. I've got so much going on at the same time. Frank Rotundo, 82 Sarasota, but feels like 86. Frank, no sympathy from me. Okay, if it's too hot for you, tough. It's like tough. Suffer. You've got air conditioning. Use it. You got a fan. Use it. We're sitting here 25 degrees. No sympathy from this guy, but I appreciate you letting me know. I'm jealous of Frank Rotundo. Linda Lou, wow, my mom is a San Francisco Giants fan from New York as well. Interesting. Vivian, hi there, Tom Henry. Donnell, big hello back to you, Paul. Wishing you and Tom a great vacation on the Dawn. It starts this weekend. They're heading down to San Juan to get on the Norwegian Dawn, and I'm looking forward to updates from these guys. Linda Lou, hi, Donnell. Vivian, hi, Donnell. Oh, Paul Willigas, Tom Henry, I really like him. Cool Jazz, hello, Tom Henry. Paul Willigas, how's the weather? Nathan, hi, Bruce told me to. Tom Henry, hi, Donnell and Viv. Vivian, hi there, Cool Jazz. Frank Rotundo, I'd like magnetic sign for door to cruise room. Then I don't have to take extra magnets. Tom Henry, hi, Cool Jazz. Paul Willigas, Donnell, thank you. Donnell, hi, Linda Lou and Vivian. Hope you're all well. Cool. Paul Willigas is saying, hey there, Cool Jazz. Ed Tolleson, I love the snow. I moved here from Texas for the cold weather. Ed, you're a strange guy. There's no other way to say it. You're just a strange guy. But you live in one of the greatest cities in the world, so you're not that bad. It's all right. You live in the Big Apple. I love it. Tom Henry, rainy and cold. Glenn Edinburgh, not bad. Norwegian cruise ship news. Stunned. No bad Norwegian cruise ship. Stunned. What? Oh my gosh. Sean Langford, listening while driving home in Tennessee. Sean, keep it between the white lines and the yellow lines there. Watch that. Thank you for joining me, Sean. Scott Weber, I'm sorry. I use ad blocker. Scott, that's all cool. Doesn't matter. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry's. How's your crazy cactus? How's that thing doing? Donnell, hi back, Tom. Jelani Shingleford. Hi, hello, how are you, Jelani? I got 61 thumbs ups now. We just hit the 60 barrier. Thank you, everybody, for throwing thumbs ups my way. I can't thank you enough for this. Every one means so much. It adds to the momentum of the channel. This is fabulous. Kirk Brunson is here. Hi, Bruce. Kirk from New York City here. Snow and ice here in New York City. But it's the Big Apple, so it doesn't matter. Fantastic, Kirk. Linda Lou would be better if I was living in a cruise ship in and out of this darn snow. I hear you there. Bob McKinley is here, giving me a smile. Tom Henry, looking cool, looking good, cool. Vivian Clark Nicholson, wow, and I want some sun. And Jelani, what about the Navigator of the Seas and the Epic? What about those? What about the? Well, I talked about them already. Tom Henry, I am confused. Am I confused, Cool? Nina Frank, good evening, Bruce and Knowles. Greetings from Sweden. A little rainy, but mild, 8 degrees Celsius. Welcome, Vivian from Sweden. 8 degrees Celsius. I wish I had 8 degrees right now. We're -4, -5. But that would be a nice little change of pace. We've got to wait a little while yet before we warm up here. Mark Carter, New Jersey, the gas here, $2.22 a gallon. Interesting price there, Mark. Welcome from New Jersey. Thanks for letting me know where you are. Bill Musselman, $2.35 a gallon in New Jersey, where he is. Scott Wepper, why does the color hue keep shifting in the video? Okay, here's the deal. All right, I am filming this. You know, being the small tuber that I am, I'm filming this on my computer. There's a camera right there. The lens is right there on the top of my screen, and it's just, you know, El Cheapo camera in a computer. What can I say? Outside, it's really bright right now, like bright, and I have a light up here that shines on me all the time because I can see the shadows here on my forehead. There's lots of forehead, so lots of shadow. And so when a cloud comes by over here, the light is trying to, you know, is shining. The camera is trying to figure out where's the dominant light coming from. I have to pick up this image that's moving in front of me all the time. This Bruce guy, you know, what he's doing here. And there's times where if I move too much, the camera will go into kind of a gaunt mode, which will make me look like I've got a kidney disease. But if I sit still, like right now, there it is. I'm more reddish, pinkish, but there I'm greenish now. You see that? See that? How that moves? Even if I don't move, I just sit here. It doesn't do anything. So I can't help it. It's the camera trying to figure out what's the dominant light source for this subject that is in front of me, and I'm doing the best I can with what I got. So that is the problem. You just have to tolerate it. That's why people listen to me and don't watch me, because they know I have a face for radio. That's what it is. I have a face for radio. And maybe the camera's saying the same thing. I can't figure this guy out. I don't know what to do. Vivian, hi Nina, how's beautiful Sweden? Mary Hiltzman is here, San Antonio, Texas. Temperature 68 degrees, gas price $1.91. Nice. And Pluto TV was the advertisement. Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of Pluto TV. Mary Hiltzman, welcome from San Antonio, one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. It's a top 10 city as far as size goes. Most Americans don't know it. They have no clue how big San Antonio really is. It's a happening place. Welcome, Mary, and I hope you're enjoying my low-tech telecast today. Frank Rotundo, 211 for gas in Sarasota. Linda Lou, no ad today, but not sure why I get them someday and not others. Wendy, Bruce, how did you like the bridge picture? Oh, Wendy, thank you for that. The Mackinac Bridge in Michigan you sent me. Thank you very much. Was that from the southern side, or is that from the northern side? Which direction was that? Do you even know? Massive structure, it really is. I've been on it twice. I came over it one way, went the other way when I went back home. This is back many decades ago. Oh my gosh, a long time ago I was on that bridge. But she's still there, of course. Thank you for that photo. Craving Cruises. Oh, by the way, those of you who don't know, I have a Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, with 2 L's, just like this shirt right here. Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. Those of us who are on this chat right now, we hang out on that group page between shows. So if you want to hang out with us, just ask to join the page. I'll let you in. And if you've got any old photos or any photos, videos of cruises you've been on, cruise ships you've loved over the years, ocean liners that you might have been on, or family members who have been on, like parents or uncles or grandparents. I love seeing old older photos of the old great ocean liners, even the not so great. The other day, someone posted a beautiful brochure from 1962 of a cruise, a pleasure cruise on a cruise ship. I love that brochure. It was just fantastic. Talk about memory lane. It's so cool. Any stuff like that, post it, put it on there. Some folks are showing off their TWB merchandise when they get their shirts or coffee mugs or clocks or whatever. They take a photo of it and post it on the group page to let the group members know, got my stuff for TWB. I cannot thank you folks enough. Join us on the TWB channel if you get the chance. Love to have you come by. All right. What's going on here? Let's see here. What other comments are going on here? Craving Cruises, True Jenny Sue. We hope not. We hope not either. We go on March 10th, or we post photos on Bruce's Facebook, and Craving Cruises Facebook will keep you posted. Right on. Tom Henry, are Bruce's cheeks extra red today? Looks like a little sunburn on the big screen. Yeah, that's right. It's this hue thing I was just telling you about. That's what it is. Sheila, I get push notifications from YouTube for Bruce. Very good. Wendy Thompson, you changed the postcard board. I did, Wendy. I've changed the postcard board because so many are coming in. Whenever I get a new one, I like to show them off, and then I have to make arrangements to get them to fit. Because at first I just had them all just, in big squares with a bunch of gaps. Now we're getting full and fuller and fuller. So I got to keep moving them around. But so far, so good. But I got room for many, many more. Please send them up. That would be fabulous. Vivian, Tom, Bruce is having a hot flush. A hot flash, yeah. John LeBeau, Winburn. Now, Monique is here. How do I pronounce this? Monique Insoranson? Is that how I say it? Hello, everybody. Hi, Monique. How are you? Where are you watching me from, Monique? Welcome to my show. I'm glad you're here, and I hope you're enjoying it. Some days I have better shows than others. I hope this one's going okay. Welcome aboard. Paul Wilgus, Tom Henry, don't know about his cheeks, but his cheeks are, Linda, his whole face looks extra red. Wendy Thompson, hot peppers. That's what he's eating. Bruce is eating around hot peppers. Jared Reising is here. Jared Reising. I'm thinking of doing my second cruise. I'm torn between a few choices here. The first one is Jamaica, Independence of the Seas. The second one, Grand Cayman, Cozumel. The third was a Saint Martin cruise. Who has been on any of these? I've been on these cruises. I know what you mean. I've lived in the Cayman Islands, so I know that island very well. Let's see. I'm not sure what ships you're looking at. I can see Independence of the Seas is one of them. What cruise lines are you thinking about taking? Maybe that's even more important. What cruise line, what ship are you thinking of going on? But these itineraries, could be good. But the first one is Haiti, Jamaica, because you're on Royal Caribbean. You're going to go to Labadee, which is a nice place to go to. Then you're going to be in Jamaica. You're going to have to definitely take, if you get off the ship, you're going to want to be on a group cruise for sure for security. And the second cruise, if you're doing Grand Cayman and Cozumel, that's Western Caribbean. You'll have a great time. Grand Cayman, a great place to visit. You're going to tender in, so keep that in mind because they don't have a pier. Cozumel, lots to do there or nothing, just up to you. You can decide go on a tour or not. The third one, Saint Martin, that might include St. Thomas, that might include San Juan. Nothing wrong with that cruise either. I'm going to mention, though, that all three of these, well, let me think a minute, not the first one. Haiti and Jamaica might be the quietest cruise you take because you're on a private island, the private resort in Labadee. Jamaica, you're probably going to be one of the only ships in port. So it won't be crowded. The second one with Grand Cayman, there might be 5 or 6 other ships with you. Cozumel, 4 or 5 ships. The third one, Saint Martin, St. Thomas, there could be 4 or 5 other ships as well with you. So it'll be hectic, lots going on. But if that's not a big deal to you, you'll be fine. Don't forget, once you're back on the ship, it's quiet because the ship's spread out. They're not together in the evening. So that's always a good thing. So you got some choices here. Let us know what cruise lines and what ships you're thinking of taking. That might make the difference between which way to go. Scott Weber, on the new Carnival ships, what are the advantages of the Havana rooms? I booked one last night on the Panorama to Mexico. Well done, Scott Weber. The Panorama rooms give you exclusive access to the back of the ship. You have your own pool, bar, jacuzzi area there. There's probably going to be some, so there'll be loungers, obviously. So it'll be much quieter, a little more exclusive area for you. Nice. Wouldn't surprise me that you might even have a hammock outside on your balcony for the Havana Club cabin that you got too. So you'll have a balcony, of course. That's definitely an upgrade. I think you're going to like it. That's definitely one thing about it. You may want to check out some videos on YouTube about the Carnival Horizon cruise ship. The Horizon has the Havana Club suites. Just enter, Carnival Horizon Havana Club suites, and you'll see people who made videos of their vacation on those rooms. And now you'll know what you're in for. You're going to like it, I think. Jared, Reesing, Chicago, Illinois. It's a heat wave, 36 degrees. Jared, 36 in Chicago. Another Chicagoland guy. I love the folks in Chicago. I got a bunch of you folks watching me. More are coming on board every day. I can't believe it. I love it. Welcome, Chicago viewers. I love it. Timothy, Rory, Madonna, Taylor. Hi, Bruce. How you doing tonight? I'm great, Timothy. How are you, Timothy? Welcome. Arslan. Hi, Bruce, and everyone on the chat. Arslan, how are you, sir? Welcome to the show. Linda Lou, Jared, I vote number 2. That's the one she's voting. Sylvan Forrest, better red than orange with a bad comb over, I say. Yeah, the comb over is bad enough. But, I do what I can. Vivian, home Chicago, good weather in April. Deb Guimet, hi there, Cool Jazz. I was confused yesterday, thinking that it was Paul Wilgus' son going on the escape on the 27th. I addressed a chat to him suggesting the Choir of Man not to be missed in the theater. So there you go. Paul Wilgus laughing away. Linda Lou, hi, Viv and Deb. Sheila, you the man, Bruce. Thank you, Sheila. Tom Henry, bad Sylvain, bad Sylvain. Deb Guimet, Paul Lucas, sorry about the confusion. Jared, April in Chicago is 50-50. Could still get a little snow, but usually it does get warmer. Cool Jazz, laughing out loud, Deb. It's my son. Eric Gibbons, afternoon all raining in Charleston, South Carolina, and it's 55 degrees. Oh, I hope it stays that warmer for you, Eric. Tom Henry, that should have been Sylvain, laughing out loud. Paul Lucas, Deb Guimet, no problem. Vivian, oh, thanks, Jared. Cool Jazz, did you get snow, Deb? Deb, hi, Linda Lou, Vivian, hey, Debs. Paul Wilgus, I love that Alaskan Ranger idea. Felicia Phillips, good evening, family. Deb Gumet, no snow or ice, but may get something tonight. Mind you, we have 20 to 24 inches on the ground already. We're drowning here. Cool Jazz, that sounds like a job for Tom Henry with his big-ass ladder. Felicia, 81 degrees in Fort Lauderdale. Gotta love it. Tom Henry, Cool's Sons has a barbershop quartet in the cabin. Maybe some bar entertainment can be arranged for free drinks. Cool Jazz. Good idea, Tom Henry. I'll suggest that to him. Vivian, 81 degrees. Oh my goodness. Linda Lou, Florida sure has great temps. They do. Gay Ty, a mild to warm 92 today as we approach autumn in sunny Australia. Have a good one, guys. Thanks, Gay Ty, for rubbing it in. Vivian, oh, look who's bragging on Oz. Laugh out loud. Down the nose. Felicia, sorry, Vivian. Felicia's laughing. Scott Weber, I have no problem paying a few bucks to keep Alaska clean. There you go. Alaska, Vivian, laughing out loud. Lou, we have to move there, Viv. Glen Edinburgh, no, not too intrusive at all. Tom Henry, has anyone seen that American Airlines is selling cruises and giving airline miles? Wonder how the rates are. I don't know, Tom Henry. I haven't seen that. Paul Lucas, of course, the governor wants to cut the ocean rangers. He is like others that want to reduce regulations that are trying to save the environment by cutting regulations. There you go, Paul. Ed Tolson, hello, Vivian. Vivian, oh, yes, we sure do. Linda Lou, once we get that big-ass lotto win, we're on our way. Glenn, there is a pilot on all ships that come into any port. There's a pilot that comes into any port. Yes, there's usually a harbor pilot that will board a ship as it comes into a harbor to help guide it in. Vivian, hello, Ed dear, how are you doing? Gay your gas is cheaper. We are $1.12 a liter today. A third of that is tax. Yeah, I know the feeling. We've got high taxes on the gasoline too. Ed Tolson, yes, I am excellent here. Nathan, no, I don't know what he means. Vivian, that's great. You're a little doggy. Good. Okay. Who else is here? So Tweety. Hey, Bruce and everybody. Hi, So Tweety. How are you? Welcome to the show today. Tom Henry, what happened to United? Cool. Cool Jazz, United, also Tom. Mine came in mail yesterday. Vivian, hi, So Tweety. Ed Tolson, yep. Snoopy is spoiled. He is snuggled, napping right now. His dog's doing great. So Tweety, hey, Vivian, Tom, everybody. Sky Fox is here. Hey there. How you doing, Sky Fox? So Tweety, Linda Lou, hello. Vivian, mine are sound asleep too. Her dogs too. Ed Tolson, hello there. So Tweety, everyone's saying hi to her. Tracy Dunlop, you have to wonder why the governor would not want to continue this program. 187 violations. You don't eliminate something with that many violations. Wonder if cruise industry lobbying for this. Apparently, at this point in time, the cruise industry has said nothing. They have officially had no reaction to any of these comments, to any of this discussion. But it's really, you got to wonder, how does a state governor have the balls to want to do this when it doesn't cost the state a dime? The guy, you got to figure he's in the pocket of somebody. And yeah, you got to figure he's in the pocket of someone with deep pockets of cash. It's unbelievable to me that in the most powerful country on earth, politicians can be bought. In the most powerful country in the world, with a justice system that can come down like a hammer on crooked politicians and crooked lobbyists, and yet it's everywhere. It's just everywhere. It's unbelievable. I don't know. I just kind of go, yeah, it's not I don't live there. I'm up here in Canada. We've got our problems. Don't worry, folks. We're not perfect either. But yeah, this thing in Alaska, why wouldn't you want to have ocean rangers making sure the pristine waters of Alaska stay pristine? Because isn't that where your money's coming from? A lot of it. I know you have oil, lots of oil. You have fish, lots of fish. You've got tourists, tons of tourists who want to come and drop cash, just cash. They don't even vote. These tourists don't even vote. They just come and spend money and leave. They're the perfect customer. And yet you're tinkering with this. Yeah, I don't know. What can I say? Welcome, So Tweety, says Tom Henry. Tom Henry, I still say the scrubber maintenance is the root of the problem. I think that's what the Norwegian epic. Say so. Lots of corruption in Alaska, says Say so. Welcome, Say so. Scott Weber, I bet fees paid on those 187 violations is more than the program costs. I bet you too. Vivian, I hope Bruce isn't going to test us on what he has said. I've been reading all the posts, laugh out loud. Paul Wilgus, Tracy Dunlop, he's a big Trump supporter, and we know how he feels about things like that. I think you're talking about the governor up there. Tom Henry, Scott, SOT, so Tweety, is Mr. MG Method the same buddy of yours? Ed Tolson, pop quiz, Vivian. So Tweety, not as far as I know. Vivian, hello, laughing out loud. Ed, Linda Lou, laughing out loud too. Marlon is here. Hey, Bruce. Johnny Fitzhume is here. Hello, Marlon, saying hey, Tom. Deb Guimet, Tom Henry, and Paul Lucas. Since the idea of wearing TWB T-shirts, when you are parasailing was nixed, how about attaching your TWB door signs to rope and trailing them behind you? We're having too much fun here. That's good stuff. Tom Henry, laughing a lot. Scott Weber, Bruce, were you an accountant in a former life? No, never would have been ever an accountant in a former life. Good God, no. But I've been around enough of them. I've been around enough of these guys. Ed Tolson, so many new in chat. So great to see you all. It is great, isn't it? I welcome all of you folks. Silver Forest, in basic chemistry, we learned the law of conservation of mass. An example, a cruise ship burning a ton of fuel will produce a ton of byproducts. That includes gases and particulate. A ton isn't much. There you go. Cool Jazz. Yes, he was, Scott. No, I was never an accountant. Wendy Thompson, Mr. Happy. Tom Henry, I have a number of XL shirts. Maybe Paul can wear a too big shirt for himself. Paul Lucas, 11 out loud. Vivian, absolutely welcome, newbies. Welcome to the newbies. Linda Lou, oh my God, the snow again. Ugh. Marlon, Carnival Sunrise going to dry dock in a couple of days. Has anyone been on the Sunshine? Tell me how they felt about it. Good question. Sheila, I thought Bruce was in radio because he has a radio voice. or a radio face. Cool Jazz. Tom Henry, he might get a matching set. Laughing my ass off. So Tweety, I'm never wishing for snow again, she says. Vivian, Linda Lou, pretend you haven't seen it. Paul Wilgus, Tom Henry, I can't do that. I can do that. It's a T-shirt after all. Paul Wilgus, laughing out loud. Scott Weber, Linda Lou, my brother is planning skiing in Tahoe. Sylvia, hello from Greensboro, North Carolina. 32 and drizzle. No commercial. It's miserable there. That's terrible. Sheila, I have to get a T-shirt. I have to get my T-shirt. Paul Wilgus, hello, Sylvia. So Tweety, hey, Sylvia. Sylvia, hi, Paul. Linda Lou, yes, Seattle is just paralyzed when it snows. Seattle cannot handle it. Sylvia, hey, so Tweety. Tom Henry, welcome, Sylvia. Linda Lou, Scott, they have a ton of snow. Great skiing right now in Tahoe. Doesn't Seattle get snow? Not often. It's a rarity. Sheila, I would hate to be on a ship being refurbished. At least I would like to know before I book. That's the trick. That's the trick of it, Sheila. How do you know before a cruise whether the ship you're on is going to be refurbished or not? One way to be sure is if the ship is has been in the last refurbishment, say 4 years or sooner. So if it was refurbished 2 years ago, it's not going to get any work done on it. But if it hasn't been refurbished in 5 years, it might need work on it. It might be being done now. So be careful of that. I don't know how else to do it because the cruise line will not tell you. That's for sure. Sylvia, hello, Tom. Soul Tweety, not often, Sylvia. It was over 10 years ago since we had a storm like this here in Seattle last week. I was stuck inside for 13 days this time. 13 days, couldn't get out. Linda Lou, Viv, I can't close my eyes when I drive. Laugh out loud. Vivian, well, darn it, Linda Lou, haven't you learned that yet? Linda Lou, I missed that class. Laugh out loud. Sylvia, Tweety, oh no. Donnell, hi, so Tweety and Sylvia. A big hi also to welcome to all the newbies that are joining us. Welcome, one and all. Absolutely. Vivian, now see what playing hooky has done. So Tweety, hey, Donnell, how you doing? Sylvia was also saying hi to Donnell. Deb Guimet, we had 2 medical issues on our cruise. An elderly couple, 87 and 89 years of age, were taken to a hospital in Cozumel as he had developed pneumonia, and we were diverted toward Key West for the Coast Guard. Isn't that something? Linda Lou, I'm not going there. Cool Jazz Consumers gonna foot the bill anyway. Sylvia Bruce will be getting over 100 thumbs ups again today. How are we doing? 67 so far. 67. We need 33 more thumbs ups to hit the 100. I don't know if we're gonna make it. I sure hope we can. Throw me thumbs ups, people, if you can do it. That would be great. Deb, guard evacuation of an ill passenger as well. Oh man. Sylvia, hello, Cool Jazz says, hey, Sylvia, snowing again. Vivian, laughing out loud. Linda Lou, whatever. Jeffrey Store, hey, Bruce, in Jacksonville, Florida, it's 80 and gas is $2.25. Even in northern Florida, it is 80 degrees. Beautiful weather. Marlon, sunny Isles Beach, 81 degrees. Right now, you wonderful, man. Donna McKinnon, hi everybody. Hi Donna, how are you? Vivian, oh lordy, another one from Florida and his high temps. Oh lordy, yes. Shavoy Martin, hey Bruce, greetings from Tortola, British Virgin Islands. Had the Norwegian Bliss in port today. Welcome, Shavoy. Welcome to the show. I'm glad you're here from the beautiful British Virgin Islands. Tracy Dunlop, yep. Paul Lucas, don't get why. Not worried about future or not believing in climate change, whatever. Paul Lucas, agree, Tracy. Monique, does anyone have any suggestions on luggage? Well, Monique, when you get on a ship the first day, the luggage you take with you, your carry-on, you should have in there all your medication, all your valuables, all your cameras, everything that's going to be locked up in the safe should be on the carry-on with you at all times. You should have in that carry-on all the clothing you need for your first day, including if you're going out for dinner, by the way. For those of you out there who don't know, there was a video posted the other day on Don's channel where a couple got on the ship at 4 o'clock. They had a dinner reservation at 5 o'clock. The luggage didn't arrive until 7 o'clock, and she is done, had it with that cruise line. She wants off at the next stop. Outrageous that she didn't have her outfit to put on for dinner in an hour after she got on the ship. So on the carry-on, take whatever you need to wear for the first day, including your trunks, because you can use the pool on the first day while your luggage is still coming up. But for dinner that night, make sure whatever you want to wear, you got it with you. That's what you do on your carry-on. Everything else in the luggage, that's where you got your 2 bottles of wine, if you're allowed to bring wine on board. If you're allowed to bring soda on board, I'd throw it in there. And enjoy yourself. That's my little tip right there, is what I say. Tom Henry says, pack light. Donnell, while I'm waiting for my cruise on MSC Grandiosa in May next year, I'd love to enjoy a dream week on the NCL Bliss. Is the best cruise liner on the seas? Is it the best cruise liner on the seas right now? Is the Bliss really that? It's very popular. The Bliss is a very popular cruise ship. It's got the go-kart track on the back, lots of water features, a lot of new things to do on the ship itself, lots to see, great observation deck. been a very popular cruise liner so far during its launch, but the Celebrity Edge is also a very popular cruise line. It has been gaining a lot of rave reviews from people that have been on her as well. So there's a number of cruise ships out there that are creating a storm. Symphony of the Seas. Kudos of rave reviews, even from our own viewer, Peter Heckema. He was on the Symphony a couple months ago, posted a ton of photos on my Facebook group page of his trip with his lovely wife. They had a great time. So there's a number of ships you could dream about going on for sure. Sheila, Virginia, it's 32. We got snow, 1 to 3 inches. Freezing rain right now. Little sleet tomorrow. Supposed to be 62 tomorrow. Gas, 197 now to 209. Gas is going up, but it's going to get warm tomorrow. Right on. Melt that stuff out of there. So, Tweety, don't get anything too cheap, Monique. Any advice is buy once, cry once. That's right. Don't buy cheap luggage. Buy a good carry-on with wheels, and that way you can bring everything on board you need for that first full day. Because if your luggage is delayed for whatever reason, you're covered. You'll be all right. Sylvia, cool. It is supposed to rain until Sunday. Deb, go ahead. Question. When the cruise ships practice a fire drill, is there actually smoke? Celebrity blew the fire signal when docked and then had smoke coming from the back of the ship. Was it a drill? Possibly. I'm going to say possibly. I've been on cruise ships where they have drills. They like to do drills when they come into port. The passengers are all getting off the ship and going about their business. The ship has maybe, instead of 4,000 passengers, it has 500 passengers. That's when they like to do drills. They'll do all kinds of stuff on drills to kind of mix it up. And this one thing with the smoke could be, but the smoke would be done outside on an outer deck, not inside the ship. So just so you know. That's my guess. Monique, so Tweety, do you have any names that come to mind for luggage, I guess? Johnny Fitzhume, NO is a good program. NO is a good program because pollution is not good for the environment. Okay. Marty's here. Feinver. Marty's here. Marty F. How you doing, Marty? Have cruises pretty much the rest of the year on Cunard, Seabourn, Holland America, and Princess. Just got off Royal Caribbean. Right on, man. Those are all excellent cruise lines to take a cruise on. Fantastic, Marty. Join my Facebook group, please. Come over to my Facebook group page called Traveling with Bruce, Marty. Post photos there of your travels. That would be great. Show off photos of the ships you've been on. That's fantastic. So, Tom Henry, American tourists are using Bruce's Amazon link. There you go. You go with the Bruce's Amazon link. Get into there and buy American Tourister. Bingo. Another one is you can also go into my my Amazon link. I have a page there, a store, and you can find there the cube luggage, the cube packing units. Those are fantastic too. Check those out on my Amazon link. Absolutely. Good one there. Thank you, Tom, for that. Bill Musselman, no reason to stop the program if it's not funded by any government or organizations. There you have it, Bill. Tom Henry, good value for a set of 3. That's right. Sheila, nice, Marty. I have cruise fever. So Tweety, Monique, I love my London fog bag. You can probably get that on Amazon too through my link. Steve Berg, hey, Bruce and everybody. Hope everybody's having a great day. We got us a snowstorm here in Minnesota. It's 28 degrees. We got about 6 inches of snow on the ground already. Yuck. But that is Minnesota, and they can handle it. Steve, welcome, my friend. Welcome back. Tom Henry, I have 5 cruises booked on my NCL profile. Man, Tom, they love you. Tom, way to go. So Tweety, awesome, Tom Henry. Monique, Tom Henry, I am more interested in name, but I will look into sets. Sheila, thanks, Tom Henry. I will try to shop before our cruise. Absolutely shop on the Amazon page for Traveling with Bruce, please. That would be wonderful. Gregory Toomer, hey, Bruce, have you cruised to the Mediterranean yet? Have you been to the Mediterranean? And if so, what cruise line did you use? Gregory, I did cruise to the Mediterranean. My daughter and I did a daddy-daughter holiday. It was a long holiday. It was a wonderful long holiday together. She had just turned 20 and a little over 20 years of age. And it was a daddy-daughter holiday. We flew from Calgary to New York, spent 4 days in New York. We flew from New York, went to London and connected to Berlin, spent 4 days in Berlin together. Then we flew to Southampton and we caught the Norwegian Jade cruise ship for our Mediterranean cruise, 11 days We went south to Vigo in Spain, then to Lisbon, Portugal, to Malaga. We ended up in Gibraltar. We ended up in Naples, Rome. We ended up in Florence, Italy, and we ended up in Villefranche-sur-Mer. Villefranche-sur-Mer. Try to say that fast. I can't. Beautiful place. Got a day trip into Monte Carlo, Monaco. Oh, man. And we ended the cruise in Barcelona. Loved it. Loved all of it. I recommend it highly. Any kind of a Mediterranean cruise you can put together, I recommend it because, man, you can see 5, 6, 7 countries in 8, 10, 12 days, and no driving. And every evening, they move the ship. You enjoy yourself on the ship. Next morning, you wake up, you open the curtains, you look outside and go, oh, I'm in Spain. Next morning, oh, I'm in Italy. The next day, oh, I'm in France. I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah, that was a great cruise and a holiday. We flew home from Barcelona back to Canada. That was the daddy-daughter cruise, and it was wonderful. I will never regret doing that one. Steve Berg, just booked my cruise next April on the Sky Princess. I can't wait for that one. Right on, Steve. Tom Henry, I liked a brand, was it Ballistic? But the price per piece was like $750. Dave Elner, Long Island, New York, 26 degrees, snow flurries, $2.26 a gallon for gas, 95 days to the Western Mediterranean cruise on Oasis of the Seas. Right on. Way to go, buddy. That's fantastic, Dave. Going to be a great cruise, and welcome from Long Island. A beautiful place. Sorry about the temperature, but it is winter. Welcome, sir. Glad you're here. Deb Gourmet, Marty, how wonderful for you. I'm guessing you were lucky enough to be retired too, she's saying. Monique, Tom Henry, what is Ballistic? It's a high-end luggage line, I think. I mean, it's a U.S. brand, indestructible luggage. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, there is what is it? Cruise October on Hall America out of San Diego. I'm not sure what he's trying to tell me. Monique, Tom Henry, thank you so much. Adam's Airplane Videos. Have you been on Rhapsody of the Seas? If so, is it a good ship? We're going on this summer. Adam's Airplane, have not been on Rhapsody of the Seas. Cannot give you a personal opinion. I'll throw it open to the floor. Has anyone out there been on the Rhapsody of the Seas? Tell our friend Adam's Airplane what it's like. Did you enjoy the cruise ship? Was it all right? Any problems with it? I'm kind of curious. Hey, Tom Henry, wow. Johnny Fitzhume, have you heard anything about the Carnival Triumph going into dry dock? I have. Yes, I have, Johnny. That ship goes into dry dock within the next week or two. It's going to Cadiz, Spain. $200 million refurbishment, and they will change its name to the, I think it's the Sunrise. You're going to call it Carnival Sunrise. They're adding a whole bunch of features to that ship, completely gutting it and redoing. They have been already working on it on the last few cruises that it's on right now from New Orleans to Mexico and back. They've been doing lower levels of the ship out of sight of the public, but they are already working on that ship. Yes, sir, the Triumph is going in. The old poop ship, the old poop cruise, the Triumph was the Carnival ship back in 2012 that had an engine fire in the Gulf of Mexico in 2012 with 3,000 plus passengers. The ship was dead in the water. No electricity, no power to move her. So the engines were dead. The electricity was dead. The toilets were dead. Air conditioning dead. Everything. The refrigerators, the freezers, no stoves, no dishwashers, nada, no running water. The ship was dead in the water for 5 days. The U.S. Navy sent an aircraft carrier towards her as a tug was coming to get her. And the aircraft carrier had helicopters that were bringing bottles of water over to the ship and dropping it down on the decks. And then they were bringing over other sandwiches and food and stuff. And they kept people going. But the people referred to that ship as the poop cruise because the toilets did not flush. And so the staff got creative with how to handle this. They had plastic bags that they would bring to your cabin, and they would put the plastic bag in your toilet bowl and hang over the edge, over the side of the toilet, and your seat would keep the plastic bag in place. You would sit down and do your business, and after the business was done, when the bag had sufficient quantity in there, you would then lift your toilet seat and you would grab the bag and you would tie it closed, and the staff would take it away and would bring you a fresh bag for your next go around. Oh my, 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 my. It was the poop cruise. 6 days it took. The tug came, the tugboat. They tied a line to her and then they towed it with all the passengers on it. They towed that cruise ship back to, I think, Louisiana, if I'm not mistaken, back to port. And the folks finally got off the ship and they had stories. Oh, yes. So that is the Carnival Triumph. That is the actual ship that was heavily rebuilt after that incident. They refurbished it big time. Now it is getting a major complete redo and a new name. And Carnival kind of hopes you'll forget about the old Triumph. Forget all about it. Don't worry about it. We're moving on. That's the story. Yes. Dale Betts, St. Catharines, Ontario, 0 degrees. Welcome, Dale, to the show. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Welcome from St. Catharines. I used to live in Kitchener-Waterloo. I know the area where you are too. Mark Carter, New Jersey is too dang cold here. I guess you're right. So, Tweety, I think they're turning the ship into the sunrise. Johnny, there it is. Tom Henry, yep. Tracy, Monique, about luggage. I would suggest hard-sided colored luggage. We have orange, easy to pick out in the luggage area with all those black bags. Stephen Berg, only 45 more days, and I'll be on the Caribbean Princess headed to St. Thomas, Princess Keys, and St. Martin. William Labar, 29 Fahrenheit and a snow in Big Flats, New York, right on 18 days to the Royal Caribbean Freedom of the Seas Southern Caribbean cruise. Yeah, baby, right on 18 days and counting. It's coming. You can feel it. Start packing. Start packing. William, that's awesome. Welcome to the show. Thank you. Give us a full report on your cruise and join my Facebook group page, Traveling with Bruce. Post photos up there. Tell us how it's going. John LeBeau, Kit K Bar ad. Kit K Bar, or is that Kit Kat? I think it's a Kit Kat chocolate bar ad. I love Kit Kat. John LeBeau, yeah, Kit Kat bar. Right on. Monique, Tracy, I was looking into hard luggage. You're right, and I will get a bright, not popular color. Yeah, lime green, orange, aqua. I don't know. So pretty good advice, Tracy. Adams Airplane -5 in Toronto. Welcome from TO, by the way, Adams. I went to college in Toronto, went to George Brown campus at the Casa Loma campus, George Brown College, 1974 to 77. And I graduated as a watchmaker in 1977. One of 8 graduates that year to graduate as a watchmaker in the entire province of Ontario. And I had heard of 5 watchmakers the year I graduated that had died of old age. So I was in a business that it was easy to get a job. The problem was within 10 years of becoming a watchmaker, the watchmaking business almost disappeared with all the throwaway watches we have. But I enjoyed it, and I still use the skills I learned then, even today. One of them, patience. Patience. Staying calm in a sticky situation is another one. There you go. Welcome from Toronto. I'm glad you're here. Tom Henry, I have a nice aqua blue luggage. Best, it was free. The largest one was defective, and I returned it wanting to be replaced. Amazon gave me a full refund, but I still have 2 of these pieces. Sheila, Bruce was striking the pose. Vivian, I got sticky yellow sunflowers on my luggage and ransack and shoulder bag. I don't know what that means. Adams Airplane, $1 a liter for gas in Toronto. That would be $3.70 Canadian for an American gallon. So be about $2.70 US for a gallon of gas in Toronto for American prices. Scott Weber, I see it. It's really weird. Tom Henry, and the middle one is going to San Juan and was still 54 pounds until the little adjustment was made. Yes, that's true. Monique, Vivian, thank you for that advice. So Tweety, had to cut back on the Speedos, Tom Henry. Tom Henry laughing. Sheila, very nice, Tom Henry. Glad to know Amazon gives refunds too, because I shop there often. Sheila, please shop often, but please shop through my Amazon affiliate link, which you can find below here. I get a commission every time you buy something. It costs you nothing, no extra to you. That would be wonderful. Thank you, everybody. Wendy is laughing out loud. Mark Carter. Okay, let's all pitch in to buy Bruce a really nice camera. Yes, Bruce needs a really nice camera. That's true. Bruce does need a new camera. Bruce's old camera is Canon SureShot. Bruce destroyed it a long time ago, and Bruce has to get a new camera. Right now, I'm using my computer. I'm using my cell phone for my camera. That's what I got right now. But you know, I'm working hard here, people. I'm doing what I can. Let's see here. Sheila, does anyone know of a nice budget camera for a cruise? A nice budget camera for a cruise? Well, Costco is probably where you're going to get a good deal for cameras. Usually you'll get like a kit, you know, a carry bag, charger, other stuff. But I can't give you a brand name. I can't tell you that. Tom Henry, same thing happened with the Waterford crystal glass set. One was broken and returned it. Got a full refund. Vivian, try a GoPro, Sheila. Tom Henry, laugh a lot, Sheila. Not the Nikon 5600 I use, he's saying. Bill Musselman, what are your thoughts about Virgin Cruise Lines? I like them. I like them very much. I'm very impressed with what the marketing of the company, the marketing of the cruises, the style of the cruise, the atmosphere of the cruise line, the personality of the cruise line is a Richard Branson personality, no question about it. Very active, very engaging, very consumer friendly. I get the vibe that the Virgin Voyages cruise line is absolutely opposite of the American cruise lines and the American airline business. No tipping being added on, no Wi-Fi charges. You get standard Wi-Fi automatically. Drinks, pop, soda included, juices included, not fresh squeeze, but juices. No extra for that. Try to get that on like a Carnival. Good luck. No tipping, as I said. No buffet. 20 specialty restaurants or 20 restaurants on board, all included in your fare. No specialty dining charges. Just think about that. On a typical cruise, you go on Norwegian, you're paying for a bottle of water, you're paying for a can of soda, you're paying your daily tipping charge, tips on all the other items anyway. Wi-Fi, there's no free Wi-Fi on these cruise lines. Room tipping, as I said. Automatic specialty dining. You might get 5 or 6 places you can eat included in your cruise. The rest of the places, the other 20, you pay extra for, plus tips. You take all that into account, and all of a sudden, you've got a whole different attitude, a whole different style of cruise line being offered to the public. No children, by the way. No one under 18 on Virgin Voyages. I think they're going to do very, very well. The first cruise ship, the Scarlet Lady, comes out next year. They're selling packages now on her. I think she's going to be totally sold out within a few months for the full year. The first full year of cruising, I think, will be a sellout. They've hit a sweet spot that the cruisers are begging for. Service, unique, different feel, a whole different vibe, and an all-inclusive kind of a feel like it used to be for cruise lines. I think it's going to be very successful. That's my quick take on it. Tom Henry, Bruce did like the Amazon commission he received on it. True, Tom, but they took it back. When you returned it, they took the commission back. But it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Monique, I have Sony, but it's so old. I'm thinking it's time for a new camera. Wendy, looking north. Well, Monique, look, if you're going to get a new camera, even if you're going to get a camera that was just recommended to you here by So Tweety. Sorry, So Tweety, I've forgotten already what you said. Was that sorry, my messages are just escaping me. GoPro, the GoPro. If you want a GoPro, you can get one through Amazon. You can always get a Canon through Amazon. You know, you can always check out some YouTube videos on the perfect camera to take on a cruise. Find it on Amazon. Use my link to get it. I get a commission. That's just me, the creator, the desperate creator talking. That's me. Anyway, there you go. Doesn't matter. Tom Henry, Sheila, I thought about a GoPro, but I'm not sure. Tom Henry, I hear they are buggy. Julie, Carly is here. Hi, I'm late. Hi, Julie. How are you? Monique, Tom Henry, my Sony is 12 years old. Laughing out loud. Sheila, yeah, I have too. I'm not up for debugging. Tom Henry, mine is probably that and more. So Tweety, I have had issues with my GoPro Hero 5 since day one. It's not reliable for doing your whole trip, but good for adventure filming. Monique, I won't get a GoPro then. No, I look at a Canon. You can get a Sure Shot, like you can get a Canon with a flip up back end where you're looking at the camera like here, and above the camera is the screen from the back. It flips up so you can look at yourself when you're filming yourself, if you want to do that, or you flip it back down, and when you're using it, you're just looking at a 3.5-inch screen on the back of the camera when you're filming. So you don't have to do this, any of this stuff. You're just holding it like this. Fantastic machines. These are under $500. I think they're under $400 retail on Amazon, and you can get them with like a carry-on bag, like a bag, charger, the memory card. You can get some with like a package deal where they'll include a tripod and all kinds of other accessories for like another $70-80. So under 500, you can get a fully equipped camera that has, like I said, it's the latest version of the Sure Shot or the Power Shot, whatever they call it. And now instead of the back being the screen only, and instead of the back screen now folding out sideways like this, now it comes out like this, the back screen. So you can see it. That it's incredible. The higher end cameras will have that back screen, do that with a touch screen as well, even fancier. But now you're up in the $700, $800, $900 range. But check it out. I would look up some YouTube videos on these cameras and then try to find the camera on Amazon at the best price you can get it, and try to keep someone in mind with his affiliate link. That would be wonderful. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Sheila says, thanks, everyone. Let me know. Nina Frank, no hammock in Havana Club. A swing bar open for everyone at night. I had seen some hammocks somewhere. Maybe I'm confusing things, but Nina, you could be right. Tom Henry, can I pan with a Polaroid? I have no idea. Tom Henry, I used an X70 until the film disappeared. Tom Henry, can you, don't know, Cool Jazz, I'm asking you, Cool Jazz, I used to etch a sketch for taking pics. Tom Henry laughing out loud. Paul Lucas is laughing out loud too. Tom Henry, no wonder we have no pics of Cool J. Cool Jazz, Sheila laughing out loud too. Cool Jazz takes a while when you have to erase. God, Tom Henry. Sarah Palin needs to take him out. Sheila, crooked politicians and the lobbyists. What are you talking about? That's foreign. So Tweety, you got to wonder how our politicians are all millionaires on salaries of under $250,000. Try under $150,000 for a lot of these guys. Even under 100 for some of these junior guys. It's incredible how rich they are with what little they have. It's incredible, isn't it? Cool Jazz, probably the cruise lines. Cool Jazz, are the Stooges packed yet? Paul Lucas, cool. I am partially packed. Sheila, so Tweety, yes, their rules don't apply to them. Cool Jazz, wonder if Tom's toothbrush still charged. Paul Lucas is laughing. Tom Henry, I'm all packed but the meds. Everything but the meds are ready to go. Vivian, have a bad cold. It's after 11. So I'm going to try to lay down for a while. Night, see you all tomorrow. Stay safe in that bad snow. Vivian, have a pleasant evening. Thank you for joining me as always from the UK. Tom Henry, no room for Paul's too many meds. Sheila, when do you cruise? They cruise this weekend. They're starting, I think, Sunday or Monday. So Tweety, night, Vivian. Tom Henry, get well, Viv. Paul Lucas, good night, Viv. Feel better. Sheila, sorry, Viv. I hope you feel better. Tom Henry, this Sunday, that's when they start cruising. Deb, blessings of health. Vivian, to you. Cool Jazz. I love Bruce's voice on his videos. He could do late night phone calls for extra cash. Call it faster to the cruise ship. Oh my good. I just can't go there. I'm trying to run a PG show, and he's talking about having me do after-hour phone calls. Unbelievable. Sheila, nice, Tom Henry. I'm jealous. Paul Lucas, Tom Henry, you haven't seen the amount of meds I have to take. Laugh out loud. Vivian, so kind of you all. My service dogs take good care of me. Tom Henry, I guessed a lot. Cool Jazz, oh no, Paul Lucas, he might get pulled over for drug smuggling. Mark Dirksen, cold and expecting freezing rain here. May get a snow day with no kids at school tomorrow. Oh my God. Sheila, what about the legal ones, Paul Lucas? Yeah, those drugs. Paul Lucas laughing his ass off. Tom Henry, all legal drugs. I can tell you that right now. Sheila's laughing. Paul, mine are all legal, unfortunately. He's laughing. Sheila, darn. Sheila laughing out loud. Paul Lucas, yes, mine too. Tom Henry, I have shots. Thinking the doc from Cannonball Run. Monique, who is the Bliss under? The Norwegian Bliss is the Norwegian cruise line. Norwegian NCL runs the Bliss cruise ship. Cool Jazz, hope the husband dumped her in San Juan. Tom Henry, NCL. Monique, Tom Henry, thanks. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, you bringing wine to celebrate the Stooge Union. Tom Henry, sparkling will be in the cabin waiting for us. Sheila, Bliss sounds awful nice. Jim from Evans, Georgia. Hey, Bruce. The high here around Evans, Georgia has been 47 degrees. We'll be glad when spring gets here. Yes, sir. The Masters coming in April, May. Absolutely. Wendy Thompson, Wendy Thompson, Samantha Brown luggage review. Very well. Tom Henry, you need to send a picture, cool. We can sit on the couch and pretend you're with us. Send us a photo and we can have you join us. These guys are too weird. That's all I'm thinking. Cool Jazz, nice touch, Tom. Monique, Wendy Thompson. I will look her or him up. So I want to go on the Seabourn. Me too. Yeah, I wouldn't mind going on Seabourn. Cool Jazz, I will. Tom Henry, terrific. Jim from Evans, Bruce. I joined the Facebook group yesterday. Right on, Jim. I know I let you in, and you posted your photo right away. That's awesome, buddy. Welcome aboard. Sue Alexander, hi from Woodstock, Georgia. Hi, Sue. Sheila, hi, Sue. Sue, rainy and high in the 40s. D&G Explorers. Hello, Bruce and the TWB family. D&G, how you guys doing? They just broke 1,000 subscribers not too long ago. So Tweety, her channel, she's approaching 1,000. We got to keep those channels going. Way to go, you guys. Congratulations to both of you on your success. Paul Lucas, hey, D&G. Sue Alexander, hi. Tom Henry, hey, Derek or Gregory. D&G, hi, Paul. Deb Guimet, hi, D&G. So Tweety, hi, D&G. Sue Alexander, Summit, March 30th. Celebrity, flying on Delta to San Juan. Get there the day before, Sue, for sure. D&G, hi, Tom Henry. Derek here. Alana is here. Hi, guys. How's everyone doing? We're doing great, Alana. How are you? Welcome to the show again. Tom Henry, Crazy Rich guys, we are coming your way. Time to come out of retirement. Paul Lucas, laughing out loud, Tom. Cool Jazz, laughing out loud, Tom. We're here for a pickup. Sue Alexander, 207 for gas. So Tweety saying, hi, Alana. Alana, So Tweety, how are you? D&G, hi there, So Tweety. D&G, Alana, hello. Deb, D&G Explorers. D&G Explorers, thought you two might like it. As I said, we are downsizing. Enjoy. Tom Henry, D&G, are you on tonight? Deb Guimet, thank you for the gift. It was awesome. We will share on tonight's live show. They're on tonight. Sheila is here saying hi, D&G. D&G, 8:30 Eastern time. Tom Henry, that's when we're on. Cool Jazz, is a summit in dry dock, question mark? I'm not sure. It may have just come out. I'm not sure. Tom Henry, oh no, I fell asleep at 8:30, laughing out loud. Alana, D&G Explorers, hey there. Sue Alexander, yes, Summit is in dry dock now. D&G, hi there. Sheila, Paul Lucas, laughing out loud. Tom Henry, half an hour equals half an hour late. Cool Jazz, Paul Lucas, you might want to meet folks on that cruise to hang out with. D&G, Tom Henry, well, I guarantee we will put you to sleep tonight. Can't sleep? Watch D&G tonight. We'll put you to sleep. There you go. Way to go, you guys. Sheila. Oh, my God. I thought about sailing on the Sunrise or Sunshine since it's in Norfolk, but I'm not so sure. Paul Lucas, Cool Jazz, I think you might be right. Laughing out loud. Cool Jazz, laughing out loud, too. Jeremy, it was a code brown throughout that cruise, is what he's saying. The poop cruise. Yeah. Cool Jazz, the Carnival Holiday is for sale, $55 million. Yes. Cool Jazz, it's for sale, $55 million. First thing you can do is spend another $100 million to upgrade her, especially the scrubbers. Can't take her anywhere. That ship is going to the scrap heap. I cannot see anyone spending money on it. If it sells for $1, it'll still need $100 million to be spruced up. I don't know if it's worth it. Tom Henry, Sheila, me too. Tom Henry, what town are you in, Sheila? We'll have to see Tom Henry after she sells. Sheila, Lynchburg. I'm in Lynchburg. Cool Jazz, Tom Henry, Norfolk is a walking distance for you. Jeremy G, let's all pitch in and buy Cool Jazz and Bruce can be our captain. We'll we'll pitch in. They'll buy that ship, and then we'll make Bruce the captain of that. Yeah, no, thank you. Tom Henry, okay, I forgot. D&G, agree. Stay calm, and that doesn't help. Dilly dilly. Sheila, are you in Richmond, Tom? Cool Jazz. Hi, Jeremy. Marty Finber. I was on Rhapsody of the Seas in 2007. One of the RCCL Royal Caribbean older ships, but good social atmosphere because of fewer guests. I took a cruise from Fremantle to Sydney, otherwise known as an Australia Northern Exploration Cruise. That must have been fantastic, Marty. That would have been a great cruise. Tom Henry, Sheila, yes. Cool Jazz, I'll be Isaac, the bartender. D&G, don't forget to hit the button and support Bruce. Hit that like button for Bruce. We got 84 thumbs up. 84 we have now. We're only 16 away from 100 today. Can we do it? Can we hit 100 thumbs ups live? I know we'll get to 100 after the show's over. I got my after hours folks so loyal to me. They throw me thumbs ups on this show after hours every time. I might even get to 200 after hours. But can we get to 100 while I'm on the air live? I don't know. 16 to go. Please throw me a thumbs up, everybody. That would be great. Sheila, I will shop at Team Amazon Bruce. Thank you, Sheila, so much. Please go to my Amazon link and shop there. That would be tremendous. Jeremy G, haha, Cool Jazz. Sheila, I used to travel to Richmond for work quite often for training at South Carolina. Tom Henry, Cool Jazz, I can be a gopher. Alana, Virgin Voyages is going to be incredible. They are breaking all the rules. I like it. They are going old school. They're not breaking rules. They're doing what they used to do. No tipping for rooms. No specialty dining. Wi-Fi is included. Not that they had Wi-Fi 30 years ago, but it's included. Basic anyway. The basic drink package is included. I like the way they're going. I love it. BC, smoking hot today, sunny, 6 Celsius, gas, $1.35.9. Unbelievable. Cool Jazz, who's the doc? So, Tootie, I agree, Alana. It looks really exciting. Sheila, I just want to cruise right now. Monique, Alana, I'm going to check their prices out. Paul Lucas, Cool Jazz, I will be a passenger that tests all the drink you make. I'll test it. Alana, Sheila, haha, the same. Tom Henry, Cool MG, Toe for sure. Tom Henry, lots of women laugh out loud. Cool Jazz, so Tootie, can be a cruise director. Sheila, Alana, she's smiling. Alana, Monique, the prices go down after the first few sailings. Cool Jazz, laughing out loud. D&G, oh great, you guys are Isaac and Gopher. Does that make me Julie? Dimitri's here. Dimitri Fanov. I wonder if Virgin Cruises drinks will be $25 each. I don't think so. Dimitri, I don't think so. I think the Richard Branson, the way Richard Branson likes to shake things up, I bet you they're going to have cheaper drinks on their line than the other cruise lines. Because once you go on the Virgin Cruise Line, you're going to tell all your friends who have been on the other lines, and it's going to spread like wildfire. I bet you they will be less than the other cruise lines, and they will be sold out on the cruises, each and every one of them. I think they're going to do really well. Paul Williams laughing out loud. Cool Jazz laughing out loud. D&G. Sheila would love to cruise with you guys. Bet it's fun. Jeremy G, DG, D&G, so Tweety, laughing out loud. Alana, I was at Virgin Voyages press event and launch party. They are really going to be different experiences for sure. It's really going to be different. I love this. Alana, I'm stoked about these guys. I think it's going to be fantastic. I would not mind taking the cruise myself someday, even at my advanced age. I'd love to hang out for a week or 4 or 5 days, whatever their cruises are. Sheila sounds like a plan. Desperate creator. Tom Henry, Derek can be Captain Stubing. Monique, Alana, I'm going to look into it when we get off this show. Cool Jazz Bruce can't be captain. He had with names. He had with names. We'll all be off course. That's right. Okay. Where are we going? St. Luciar? Is that St. Quits or Nevis? No, you can't have me. You can't have me. I'll screw it up. D&G, we finally chose our group cruise. We will announce on our live show next Wednesday. Way to go, you guys. Sheila, I don't want to look at myself. Bruce, laughing out loud. Sheila, I was just saying, it's one of those features you can always, whatever. Whatever. Get whatever camera you want. Just use my affiliate link. That's all I ask. Tom Henry is laughing. Alana, did you guys know you can trade in any old camera? That you can trade in any old camera, not even a GoPro. Turn in any old camera, doesn't even have to work, and you can get $100 off a brand new GoPro. I did not know that. Paul Lucas is laughing out loud. D&G, Tom Henry, I have too much hair. I'll tell you right now, I don't. Eduardo Gonzalez, last cruise on Carnival Magic, the staff wouldn't let us use the GoPro on the water slides. Wow, that's interesting. They wouldn't let you do that. Jeremy G, cool D&G. Tom Henry, they sell razors to take care of that, Derek, if you have too much hair. Sheila, no, really, thanks. I don't want to look at myself. Cool Jazz, Magic Shave. Felicia, what are your thoughts on Disney cruises? Is it worth the money? I think it is. I think Disney is worth the money. They're not cheap, but then they don't offer a cheap cruise. They offer a quality product for a good price. You're talking about the Disney Corporation with all those characters. It's worth the money. Yeah, definitely worth the money. Can you cruise for less? Yes. Can you cruise for less just as good? Maybe not. Disney is its own unique brand. No one can touch them. They have their own way. They have their own product. They have their own private island right now, Castaway Cay. They're trying to build their second one. There's a reason they're so successful, and there's a reason it's so expensive. They don't have to offer discounts. They offer a quality product people are paying for. So, yeah, Disney's worth the money. Alana, Dimitri, I hope not. Tom Henry, my hair clipper is packed. I could do crew cuts to cover my drinks. Dave Elder, I got a Panasonic FZ1000 for cruises. Right on, David. Linda Lou, hammock on Virgin on the balcony. That I do know. That I know the hammock is on the Virgin. Erwin Wilk is here. Erwin is saying hi. Erwin, how are you, sir? Welcome to the show. Where are you watching us from? So Tweety, good to know, Alana. I heard you say the new ones you can stream from, so I might want to upgrade. Alana, so Tweety, yeah, back in the Black 7 you can. I'll have to try it out and let you know. Erwin, cruising on Breakaway, suggestions for best restaurants on the Norwegian Breakaway. What should he eat on the Norwegian Breakaway? Which one should he go to? Alana, Linda Lou, is that going to be, that's going to be my favorite part. David Elner, the Panasonic camera is a Lumix with great zoom. Used it in Alaska cruise a couple of years ago instead of my Nikon and all of its lenses. Alan Carter saying hello. So Tweety, I love my Lumix LX10. David. Deb Guimet, hi Alan Carter. Sheila, thanks Bruce and cruisers on camera. I'm looking into it. So Tweety, I just hit 1,000 today and I'm under review. Way to go, So Tweety. You are now under review for monetization because you probably got your hours of watch time. Way to go, darling. Well done. You deserve all that success too. Tom Henry, woohoo. Alana, So Tweety, yay, congrats. You will be approved fast. I hope it's faster than I was. It took me 4 months, but I'm sure by now it got through the backlog. Won't take long. Roger, greetings from North Carolina. Roger P. Welcome, Roger, from North Carolina. I'm glad you're here today. D&G, awesome, So Tweety. Will deserved for you. Paul Lucas, congrats, So Tweety. D&G, we are under review too. That's right, guys. Way to go, boys. You'll get approved. Fantastic stuff. Let's see here. So Tweety, thank you, Alana, D&G, and Paul. So Tweety, so exciting, D&G. Sheila, So Tweety, just subscribed. Deb Gomet, congrats. Mark Dirksen, I joined your Facebook page today. Would you like pics from the cruise boat Jewel of the Seas or from the islands? My wife loves to do photos. Show me photos or whatever you want to show off. The best ones you got. We love pictures of the ships, the islands you go to, anything. Absolutely. We love these photos. Fantastic. Please join Traveling with Bruce group page on Facebook, everybody. Sheila, GL, So Tweety, good luck. Deb, hi there, Roger. So Tweety, hey, Roger. D&G, hey, Roger. Sylvia, Bruce, are you still on? I'm almost finished cleaning my building. Must be trying to get 100 thumbs up. Keep yapping. I got 90. We're 10 away from 100. Let's make it happen, people. Sheila, I agree. Bet Virgin will show up. They'll be great. D&G, hi, Sylvia. How are you doing? So Tweety, laughing out loud. Paul Lucas, laughing out loud. Cool Jazz, laughing out loud. Bill Musselman, booked on Virgin Voyages for October 2020. Can't wait. The steamer, greetings from the Great White North. Welcome, steamer. Alana, Bill Musselman, awesome. And Dimitri, I just got back from NCL Breakaway this Sunday. 10 days to Mexico and the Caribbean. It was refurbished in 2018. I didn't notice much, nothing of new. Honestly, they probably did a lot of work below deck that you didn't see, Dimitri. Sheila, nice, Bill Musselman. So Tweety, same Bill Musselman. Steamer, I am the 90th thumbs up. Right on, Steamer. Thank you for your thumbs ups today. Number 90. I got 10 to go. 6 have gone down. 90 have gone up. Let's get 10 more ups and get 100 thumbs ups today on the live show. I would love that. So Tweety, hey, Steamer. Tom Henry, better late than never. Sheila, thumbs ups for Brucey, everybody. Let's hit 100. Deb, hi there, Steamer. D&G, thumbs ups for Disney Cruise Line. 3rd Disney ship this year. Sheila, hi there, Steamer. Florida Lifestyle is here. Disney is fabulous and worth every penny. We're asked to Disney Platinum status on the 12 cruises completed. They have reached Platinum on 12 cruises. Well done, you guys. Welcome to the show. Steamer learned that RC restaurants are a la carte. Wish they had a dining package like NCL. Florida Lifestyle. Sorry, that is addicted. We're addicted. Sorry, we're addicted to Disney. We're addicted. Let's see here. Sylvia, congrats, Tweety. D&G. Hey, Florida Lifestyle. How you guys doing? Dimitri, best dinners in Breakaway, Cagney Steakhouse and Tapanaki. Also, Modelo has free lunch. It's that's amazing. Sheila, Disney, love Sheila, loves Disney. So Tweety, thank you, Sylvia. Steamer Bruce, may I borrow your Speedo for my July cruise? Let's see here. This you wanna borrow this little old thing? What are you gonna wear it on your head? If you wear it on your head, it might fit you, but it is. Steamer, I've seen photos. I watch your vids, you know. I know how big you are. You'd break this thing. You'd break it. I can't wear it. I'd break it. or would it break me? It certainly cuts off circulation to very tender places. I don't, just want to go there. Maybe too much information is being shared right now. Anyway, there you go. Cool Jazz, it's icy driving. Sylvia, D&G, cleaning my building and listening to Bruce. Linda Lou, cheers, so Tweety, and D&G Explorers. Sylvia, cool, be careful driving. D&G, we were dinner mates with the Florida Lifestyle, and it was great. D&G, right on. You guys had a great time with those guys. Florida, hi D&G, hope you got my email last night. Let's see, Ban Mati Ramcharan is back. How are you doing, Ban Mati? How are you? Good work, sir. Love listening to your updates. Welcome to the show. I hope I'm not screwing up your name. Welcome indeed. Curtis Lee, just subscribed to So Tweety 1002. Right on. Way to go, Curtis. The steamer, stay online until you hit 200. D&G, thank you, Linda Lou. Sylvia, please give the man some thumbs ups. How many we got? 93. We got 93 thumbs ups. D&G, I did cat. Thank you. Steamer, Disney, I would be afraid of running into Tim Tracker, into the Tim Tracker. Sheila, sounds like experience on the Speedo, Bruce. So, Tweety, thanks, Curtis Lee. Florida Lifestyle, lifetime friends with D&G. Thanks to Disney Dream. Woohoo! Sherry Awesome Sunsets. Hi, Bruce. Hello, everyone. Home from my cruise. Sherry Awesome Sunsets. Welcome back to us from your cruise. How was it? Remind us again. What ship were you on? Where did you go? How was it? Deb Gumet. I see 94 thumbs ups for Bruce. I do too. We got 94 thumbs ups for Bruce. 6 more. And we hit 100 on the air live on this show. Can we do it before we run out of stuff to talk about? Can we do it? We need 6 more thumbs ups. There's 57 of you watching. Has everyone given me a thumbs up that's watching? Oh, wouldn't that be great if we could get 100? Sherry, Alana is saying, Sherry, how was the Oasis? Deb says you've got 95. I don't see it, but that's great. D&G, hi, Sherry Awesomes. Sheila, how did you start on here, Bruce? How did you start on? Steaming 106 more and you'll have 200. That's true. They won't be on the air for that. I don't think so. So Tweety, hey, Sherry, glad you had fun. Sherry went on Royal Caribbean, Oasis of the Seas, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Fantastic, Sherry. Deb Gumet, 96, Bruce. You've got 96. I see 95. Deb says I have 96. That's fantastic. Tell me, we need to start trivia on this show. Kind of keep things going. As a matter of fact, while I have you here, hang on just one second. Let me just check something right now real quick. Is there something here? Let me just see here. Was there one here? Would you like to do a trivia? Would you like to, right now? Would you like to do trivia with me right now? I got one here. I didn't use this one last night. Let's do this one right here. Here's a trivia question for you guys. Tell me. Oh, this is always fun. Little surprise pop-up trivia. Here we go. Tell me the countries that produce the most honey. What countries in the world produce the most honey? How about that? There we go. Let's see here. Deb says I got 96. I see 98 now. We need to start trivia on this show. We're doing trivia right now. Let's see. Deb Gomet, 97. Sheila, 97. Steamer, Bruce, what are your next 3 cruises that you'd like to go on? He's trying to get me to talk. Dimitri, me and my friend talked about becoming sponsors of your channel. Would you want to promote our products? What are you promoting? What do you got? The Sherry Awesome, the shows are worth the whole cruise right there. Deb, 99. Linda Lou, yes, trivia. Steamer, trivia. True Jenny Sue, USA produces honey. USA. The United States is not one of the world's top producers of honey. Well, actually, it is. It's number 5. Number 5, 67 million tons. It's a ton, a lot. Who else is guessing? Linda Lou, Canada for honey production. Canada, number 12 in the world, 31 million. Who else is guessing? New Zealand. Steamer is guessing New Zealand for honey production. No, not on the list. USA, we have Sherry Awesome's beautiful ship. BC says Canada. Dimitri, how about Russia for honey production? Yep, number 7 in the world. Russia, 55 million tons. Egypt, the steaming bean is thinking Egypt for honey production. No, not Egypt. They're not in the top bunch there. Alan had Canada. Dimitri, Mexico. Yep, number 6 in the world. 55 million, just ahead of Russia. Australia, steaming bean is thinking Australia for honey production. Nope. Looking for the top 15. Who else is coming in here? New Zealand. We've tried 100 Acre Woods produces honey, says Heidi Monk. Right on, Heidi. Donnell, yes, 100. I see 100. We're keeping going. We're going to keep going. Steamer, South Korea for honey production. Nope. Paul Lucas says 100. Deb says 100. Sheila, what about Italy, Bruce? Country of Italy for honey production. Not Italy. Monique, yes, 100. You did it. Alana, the steaming bean, are you in on the secret? Linda Lou, United Kingdom? The UK? Nope, the UK I don't have here. China, Deb Gumet, yes, China is #1 for honey production. 303 million tons. By far, #1 producer of honey. Sheila, 100, Bruce. 101 is what I saw. I see 100 here. Suzanne Starry, Mexico. We've done Mexico. What secret? Sunset Travel. Hello, Linda Lou. Mark Dirksen. France, Bruce. France producer of honey. Nope. Not in the top 15. Denmark, True Janie. Denmark. Nope. Switzerland. Nope. Hola, says Eduardo. Guam, that's the U.S. territory. Everything China, says Sheila. That's true. That's true. Germany. Someone just guessed Germany here. Nope, not Germany. I've got China, USA, Mexico, Russia, Canada. I need still 10 more countries that produce honey. What countries produce the most honey? Monique, good night, everyone. My husband is ready to eat. See you guys tomorrow. Cool Jazz, Bruce is blowing up now. Can you do trivia on a dime? Can we say Oscar next year? Linda Lou, Peru. Peru. No, not Peru. Steamer, Germany, no. Australia, we've tried already. No can do. Spain, España, yes, #13 in the world. Spain, honey production, that's 6 done. France, no. Denise, hi, everybody, just slid in from work. We're playing trivia real quick here. Brazil is being guessed for honey production. Yep, #11 producer in the world is Brazil. Canada, we've done. France, we've done. India, #8 in the world, 52 million. Greece, True Janie Sue is thinking Greece. Nope, not Greece. Brazil, no. Spain, we've done. Laugh out loud, Cool Jazz. Deborah met 102 subscribe, 102 thumbs up for Bruce. Sheila, South Korea, no. Kazakhstan, no. Portugal or Japan? Portugal or Japan? Neither or neither. No. Steamer, you are at 100 thumbs up, Bruce. Way to go. We are there. I still need 5, 6 countries that produce honey. What are the top honey producers? Argentina is #2 right there. Way to go, Steamer. Eduardo, Iraq. No, not Iraq, but its neighbor. Guess the neighbor, and you've got one. Absolutely. I need another country in Europe. I need a country in Africa. I need 2 more countries. I need 3 countries in Africa, actually. Here comes some more. Iran. There's Iran. Thank you. #10 producer of honey. Mexico, we've done. It must be 8:30. I'm not enough, says Tom Henry. And Charwell. Chile, nope, not Chile. Colombia, not Colombia. South Africa, not South Africa, but there are 3 African countries. Chile, Iran, Switzerland, Iran, Netherlands. Not even close, says Cool Jazz. Egypt, Russia. We've got all these countries. I need 1 in Asia. I need 1 in Europe and 3 in Africa. We have Israel. We have Nigeria. We do not have Nigeria on this list. No. The Vatican, no. Ghana. Not Ghana, nope. In Europe, the 2 countries one starts with the letter T, the other one starts with the letter U. Those are the European countries. Kenya, Ghana, Kenya, yes, Kenya is #15. Ghana, no. Bolivia, Mongolia, Sylvia, I've just finished cleaning these buildings. Japan, no, I haven't got any of those. I'm looking for the 2 European countries, one with the letter T, one with the letter U. And 2 African countries, one with the letter E and one with the letter T. Peru, Kenya, Japan, Uganda, Liberia, and Thailand. None of them are correct. Haven't got it yet. In Europe, with the letter T. Turkey, thank you. The letter T is Turkey, 3rd largest producer. The letter U, Ukraine. Mark, I'll give it to you. Ukraine it is, #4. 2 African countries. There's one, Ethiopia and Tanzania is the other one, and we are done. Trivia for the day. Squeezing in honey-producing countries on live, TWB Live, throwing in a trivia question for you. Why not? We've got 100 thumbs ups live on the live show. We have 7 thumbs downs. Who cares? It's 107 engagements. Thank you very much. And we have done it. Well done, everyone. Thank you for joining in on the trivia portion of the show. All right, that does it for me. I've got 57 of you still hanging around who will not go away. It's incredible. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being part of my show today. Thank you for considering shopping on my Amazon channel through my Amazon affiliate link. If you ever get anything on Amazon, please use the affiliate link for TWB You can find it on my homepage. You can always find it on the very top, one of the icons, either up here or up here. And thank you for those of you acquiring TWB merchandise, as always. Thank you. And for the out-and-out donations you guys make to me and your sharing of my videos, you name it. I love it. Thank you, everybody. So, Tweety, great show. Bruce, great show. Sheila, you're amazing. And so are your cruisers. True Janie, have a great evening all. Eduardo, you do this every day, 6 days a week, 8 times a week, sir. Linda Lou, good night, Bruce. Thanks for the fun and the great treat. D&G, great show. Paul Lucas, good show, Bruce. Take care, everybody. Cool Jazz, nice extra, Bruce. Guys, have a wonderful day. Stay warm up in the U.S. there, the northeastern USA, and in the Maritimes in Canada, Ontario, Quebec. Please be careful. I want to see you back here tomorrow. I'm on tomorrow for 2 shows, 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock tomorrow night for live trivia. Join me for both. We have a lot of fun. Edward, sweet. Florida Lifestyle, great show. Thank you, guys. Have a pleasant evening. Thank you for the 102 thumbs ups that I see already. That is awesome stuff. We're setting new records every day. Stay safe, stay warm, stay healthy. I'll see all of you guys tomorrow at 5 and at 8. Hopefully, have a pleasant evening, and bye, everybody, for now from Creston. See you guys. Take care.